Good afternoon, everybody. Wonderful, wonderful. My name is Penny Basalu Salu. I'm the Public Works Director for the City of Stockton, and it is a privilege and an honor for me to stand before you and to MC this celebration, this special event that we are gathered here to celebrate today. I'm truly grateful for those that have worked behind the scenes in the construction of this park and for the opportunity that we are here today to celebrate, and especially for the special occasion in which we are remembering both Officer Jimmy In and Fire Captain Max Fortuna, whom the City Council has approved the park to be named and honored in memory of. So just briefly, just some information on this park for those that may not know. Inspiration Park is a 12.4-acre park that brings much-needed recreation amenities to this part of Stockton, including accessible playgrounds to 2 age groups, a full basketball court. So if you want to practice your Stephen Curry shots, that's where you come. Lighted walking paths and a covered picnic shelter right here. Now, the park was developed through partnership between the City of Stockton, AG Spanish companies, and Lennar Homes. How about a big round of applause for those partners? And as mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here today to celebrate the opening of this beautiful park and to dedicate it to, in honor of 2 men who gave their lives protecting the community of Stockton. Stockton Police Officer Jimmy In, and Stockton Fire Captain Vidal Maximilia Fortuna. We are also joined here, ladies and gentlemen, with the several dignitaries, and I'd just like to take the opportunity just to mention their names, and if you hear it, just raise your hand. Members of the Stockton City Council, we have Mayor Christina Fugazi, Council Member Michelle Padilla, Michael Blau is here from District 3. Also like to take the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to recognize our city manager, Mr. Johnny Ford. Okay. Fire Chief Brian Carr is back over there. We also have Police Chief Stanley McFadden.
Bring the side of which are Chief.
Engineer Eric Alvarez. Who is Eric? I'm somewhere in here. And Deputy Director of Operations, Rosa Alvarez, is going to be kind of helping maintain this park, I believe. Where is Parks Manager Colin Scott? Parks Manager Colin Scott is working behind the scenes with this. To some of our partners, Westlake Village Development by AG Spanish, we've got Brenna Gutierrez.
I saw Chief.
Developed with Lennar Homes, as I mentioned. Odell Engineering, who designed the park. I'm not sure if any of the representatives here. And Odyssey Landscaping, who constructed the park. So thank you. Other dignitaries that I would like to mention, ladies and gentlemen, from the District Attorney's Office, Ron Freitas, I believe he's here. And from the county, we have Supervisor Gardia and Daliwal that are here with us today. And Supervisor Canova, good to see you. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to make mention, this is one of the favorite part of doing such a civic program like this, that we strive to engage the young people of our community. Today, you will see members of Girl Scouts of Stockton from troop number 959 and troop number 270 here to my left. So under the leadership of Melanie Wilkinson and Alicia Bollinger. So thank you so much for your service today.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a beautiful but bittersweet day, I would say. When I was driving out here, I was so happy that the sun was shining. And I have to think to myself, it's because we have angels in heaven that are looking down on today. Those that gave the ultimate sacrifice in protecting those in our city. You know, being a servant, you know, we say as elected officials, we're servant, but the true servants are our police officers and our firefighters. When something as tragic as this happens, and I will say that unfortunately, I was there with both families on the days that we laid Fire Captain Fortuna and Officer in to rest, and seeing the outpouring of love from our community is what will continue with this park. This park is a legacy, and we here in this city will cherish them and their memory for as long as we all shall be on this earth. And I look forward to the day when we are able to have the plaque dedication so that not only us, but those that come after us will be able to understand the sacrifice that they made. This park is a shining example of what we can do when we partner together. And I'm so happy that the city could do just something so simple as putting names to something as a park so that those memories will be written, as I said, forever in the history of the city of Stockton. And to the families, thank you so much for being here today, for allowing your loved ones to be a part of this community, and we will honor them, like I said, for as long as we are on this earth. So thank you.
Again, thank you everyone for coming out, for being here. And like our mayor said, today is truly a special day. You know, families in this district have waited a long, long time. And if I could show you all the text messages, the social media posts, when are the fences coming down? When are the fences coming down? So I am so proud that we're finally able to open and celebrate this park for our community. It's not just an opening today. It's not just a celebration today. This park carries deep meaning. It was named in honor of our fallen heroes, Officer Jimmy Inn and Captain Max Fortuna. Their service and their sacrifice will always be remembered. And it is truly fitting that a place meant for families, for children, and connection that will carry their legacy forward. You know, parks are just more than a green space. They bring quality of life. They build relationships. They create memories. And they give our youth a safe place and a safe outdoor place to grow and just simply be kids. I want to take a moment to thank our city departments, especially our public works, and everyone else behind the scenes who helped bring this park to completion and who will continue to maintain it for several years to come. So the hard work will never go unnoticed. So we truly appreciate everything that you do to keep our space safe and clean and also welcoming. This park could not be possible without strong partnerships. So I truly thank the A.G. Spanos Company for investing in this community as well as our city. I also want to recognize the Girl Scouts. You know, they always show up every time I ask. They continue to demonstrate the value, the service, the leadership, and giving back. So thank you so much for being here and always showing up. Lastly, I want to thank the families who waited so patiently, maybe months, maybe years. This park is for you. So even though Inspiration Park is located in District 1, it is truly a city park, a place for everyone. All are welcome here. It's a space to enjoy, make memories, and feel connected to our community as well as our city. So today reminds us of what's possible when we come together. City partners, organizations, families, neighbors, all working towards something better. So thank you so much for believing in our city, believing in our youth, and helping bring Inspiration Park to life. You know, as we close today, I just want to remind everyone, you know, we never know what truly everyone is going through. Someone may be experiencing an illness. Someone may have children going off to college. Some may have stress in their lives. Some may have a new job they're experiencing. So my final message is simple. Let's be patient with one another. Let's support one another. And remember, small acts of compassion can make a big difference. Please be kind. And again, thank you everyone so much for being here. I'm looking at everyone's faces. I hear the kids in the background, and I am truly, truly excited to see what's more to come in this park. So thank you again.
Let me just start off by saying, on behalf of the Spanos family, they are deeply honored to know that this park is in remembrance of two public servants who gave the ultimate sacrifice to our community. And so we're blessed to see all of the family here today, and thank you. As a local family-operated company and the developer of Westlake Master Plan Community, Spanos Companies appreciates the partnership of the City of Stockton, Councilmember Padilla, and certainly city leadership that have helped us to contributing to the development of Inspiration Park. Innovative programs such as the Stockton Economic Stimulus Plan have led to an increase in economic development throughout our city. And the Spanos family is very proud to have contributed to the housing needs here in Stockton. We're also very proud to dedicate a 12-acre park, which reflects a commitment to the thoughtful community design, accessibility, and quality public spaces for our city's residents. Thank you very much, and congratulations on a beautiful park.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, Councilmember Padilla, and Ms. Gutierrez for your remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, it will now be our privilege to hear from members of the family. We'd like to first invite Tammy, who is the sister to the late Captain Max Fortuna, to address us, after which we will ask and we'll invite Tila from the late Officer Jimmy Inn's family to address us. Tammy?
Hello. Bam. You guys know him as Max. I know him as Junior. I am his only sister and the baby of the Fortuna family. My mom is Rosalinda and our dad, Jeff. We like to thank the Inn family for allowing us to share this park with you guys. And thank the City of Stockton for allowing us to have a place where we can come remember him. Growing up in a family of four, we had lots of park days, from flag footballs to three flies up to pickle. Junior spent most of his days as a young adult raising his daughter Samantha, and then Josh. I had my son Gavin, and he was their coach. Junior was constantly at a park, whether it was with our own kids playing flag football and creating the memories that we had as a childhood with them, or he was continuing coaching kids from football to baseball to soccer. He was definitely a park dad. He was definitely a park brother, and he enjoyed continuing that at the firehouse while playing his games with them. So we are very grateful to find out that the park was going to be named after them, because he truly was an inspiration to many, and his legacy will live on through the memories of this park. We'd like to continue to thank Stockton Fire for their outpouring support with our families as we continue on through this journey. And we were just blessed to be able to share it with so many people. He wasn't just a person. He wasn't just a brother. Wasn't just a firefighter. He was an amazing human being who lived an amazing life. Sorry. And it's shown by as many people that come to support him every single time his name is being read out. So please don't stop saying his name. Either Junior would not be excited for it. He was a very humble man. He lived by jokes and he lived by not being one up front. So the fact that the park is being named after him, he's rolling his eyes and making lots of comments about how silly this is, because he would not be thinking that he deserves anything close to this. But as his sister, he deserves this and so much more. So I thank you to the bottom of the Fortuna family for doing this for him. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Well, although Captain Max and Jimmy seem like they had a lot in common, Jimmy would be absolutely thrilled that this park's being named after him. If you know Jimmy, he loved to be the star of the show. He was the star of the show. He enjoyed making everyone laugh. He enjoyed being the life of the party. And so I know that he's way overly excited to not only have this park dedicated to him, but somebody who was like him, Captain Max. It's really amazing that after almost 5 years of him being gone, that the community is still coming together and putting such permanent places in the community in memory of him. From the Highway 4 dedication to the tree at Oak Grove, to now this. Jimmy was larger than life. And he deserves everything that everybody has done to keep his name out there. He gave everything he had to this community. He loved this community. He never wanted to leave Stockton. He was proud to not only work here, but live here, have our children go to school here, his family being here. He loved to show new officers his neighborhoods and where his family lived and to make sure that they were always safe and protected. I don't think there's not one soul out there that knew Jimmy that didn't like him. From the people that he rescued and saved to the people that he arrested. A lot of people wondered why we continued to live in Stockton and work here. And he told them because he did everything the right way and he did everything with integrity. So he had no fear of running into anybody in this community. And we did a few times. I remember being on the job and people knowing who I was and my relation to him. And they would just go on and on about what a great person he is and was. And so to have something so permanent in the community for all the kids, I know means a lot to him. He loved the kids. Countless pictures of him with kids, him showing up to birthday parties and having our own child. That was his dream, is to be a dad and to be able to play with his kids. He grew up loving football, go Pats. And so he was always out the parks too, playing football, throwing a football, pulling a hamstring, trying to play football. So I know that having a park dedicated to him means a lot to us and the family. So I just want to thank the Firefighters Association, the Stockton Police Officers Association, all the people that voted for Captain Max and Jimmy to have this park dedicated to them, all the Stocktonians out there. I know there's a lot of amazing people in Stockton. I've met many of them. Jimmy met many of them. And I hope that you can bring your kids and they can bring their kids and their kids and their kids, and Captain Max and Jimmy's story will live on forever. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Like Mayor Fogaji said, it is a bittersweet day. I want to thank the City of Stockton and AG Spanos Company on behalf of our board for dedicating this park after two great men who sacrificed their lives while serving our community. May God bless them. May God bless both families. May God bless our men and women in uniform. And may God bless our great nation, the United States of America.
Pretty fitting that we are all getting together I told myself, let's get emotional. I remember the conversation back when I was union president, and we actually talked about honoring Jimmy and Max, is possibly naming them as for the library. And you know, I didn't know really Jimmy too much. I just knew him on the streets and working with him. But I knew Max. I knew he liked to read, but I know he didn't spend much time in the library. But I do know he spent a lot of time in the park and loved to play softball. And only thing that would make this park better if there was a handball court, because he loved to play handball. But you know, it's an honor. I'm the county supervisor in District 1. I don't really spend a lot of time north of Harding where I spend my time on the south side of town, but driving through here, this is a beautiful area. And just to see kids and families spending time in the park, that's the honor. That's the honor of what, you know, Jimmy and Max looking down on us. That's what they want to see. And this is great. So thank you. I do have cert. If I keep talking, I could talk all day about Max and have some great stories. But from behalf of the county, great job, City of Stockton, and your staff and your team, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, Mr. Member of the Board of Supervisors, for your remarks and for the certificate presentation. We'll continue in that same vein as well. I'm going to invite Madam Mayor and Councilmember Padilla up here to the dais along with his City Manager, Councilmember Blas.
Thank you so much, Penny, and thank you for everyone showing and letting us hear the memories of Captain Max Fortuna and Officer Jimmy In. So today it is hereby presented the Fortuna family in honor and memory of Fire Captain Max Fortuna. Inspiration Park is dedicated as a lasting tribute to Captain Fortuna's unwavering commitment to protecting our community and the values of service and integrity, presented on the behalf of the Stockton City Council on this 7th day of February 2026.
And I am blessed to present the In family in honor of memory of Officer Jimmy In. Inspiration Park is dedicated as a lasting tribute to Officer In's unwavering commitment to protecting our community and the values of service and integrity, presented on behalf of the Stockton City Council on this 7th day of February 2026.
I'd just like to say it's truly an honor to be here today. They've given me the certificate to present to the Girl Scouts of America. So in recognition of your outstanding participation and support in the dedication of Inspiration Park, your commitment to community service and your spirit of teamwork help make this event a meaningful tribute to honor those who inspire us all. Presented on behalf of the Stockton City Council on this 7th day of February 2026.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your being here today and for your participation. That kind of brings us to the end of our formal program. And if I just may take a minute, as a brand new father of a brand new Lance Corporal in the United States Marine, I express appreciation to the families. Captain Fortuna and Officer In. I have a very little, very small perspective of the sacrifice that you have made. So on behalf of the City of Stockton, on behalf of the mayor and the council members, on behalf of the city manager, and all the residents of Stockton, we thank you for your sacrifice. We thank you for lending of your son to be part of our workforce, to be part of our brotherhood, and to be part of the City of Stockton servants that strive to serve our community. We're grateful and we thank you. And I'll just share these two quotes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I attribute them to Councilmember Padilla first, where she said, and I quote, "Inspiration really reflects the legacy, their legacy. I say that because they inspire us, one another, the public, through their courage, through their service, and just their dedication to the community. This will be a lasting reminder of their sacrifice and love for the city of Stockton, close quote.
Yeah.
And from our city manager, Johnny Ford, who said, and I quote, "This park is more than a place to gather. It's a promise that Stockton will never forget the sacrifice of Officer In and Captain Fortuna," close quote. With that, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for being here to be part of the celebration. We're going to ask city staff to go ahead and get ready for us to do the official cutting of the ribbon